Alright guys, we're going to make attempt number 4 right here. First attempt, I didn't know what the hell I was going to talk about. Well, I had an idea, but I didn't know what the hell I was really going to talk about. Second attempt, got interrupted. Third attempt, got interrupted. So, let's go for number 4 and see how we can do. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know what time it is when you will be seeing this video. I appreciate it for viewing to this point so far. It's only been 30 seconds into the video. If you have not done yet already, please hit that like button and subscribe. If you see, that's where I get tongue tied as soon as I do it. I know what I want to say before I start the video, and then I start to talk and it goes nowhere. It goes far left, far right, sidetracked. I'm just kidding, guys. Welcome to the video. Again, hit that like and subscribe button if you have not done already. And let's talk some more GhostRecon Wildland. I don't want to call this game bland, but it is bland. This is going to be really a more in-depth review from my first video, which again, guys, I do apologize for the noise, the white noise in the background for the video. I didn't realize it when I was editing it, and I didn't really fully realize it until after I had posted it on YouTube. So I was with a different mic, something new I was trying, and I did not like it. I will be trying the mic again, but I will be using an Audacity, and maybe I can cancel out a lot of that noise or all of it altogether, which would be more positive for me. I just want to get a good review on that mic, and I don't know if it's really going to be a good one. It was a cheap pickup from the store by my house. But yeah, so let's get right into this review. I don't want to use the word bland, but the game is really bland. It's going to be... This game is The Division more... I don't even want to know if I want to say more expanded, but this is The Division in a more open world. It's there's not a whole lot there. I see a lot of DLC packs coming out with it. I see a lot of missed sales and opportunities for the game itself. As far as anything in specific, it is mainly the storyline. The storylines of video games as of recent years, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there was an airplane that just flew right by my house. The storyline is not grabbing my attention very much, as many storylines have from previous video games over the last couple of years. They're just really bland. They're really poorly put together. Seems like that's where the least amount of thought has gone into this game itself. The graphics are great. The variants to the weapons, the variants to the clothes, the way to shoot, the shooting is on point. Everything else seems to be good, but the storyline, the main part of the game itself, is really, really slow. I do, I'm not going to talk just negative. I do like a lot of high points in the game, the ability to oversee and process out exactly how you want to attack certain situations, and that part of it I love the variants again in the guns, the different styles, different colors. I love the colors of the game altogether. But the storyline, the biggest thing for me is the storyline. Mafia 3, The Division, they're all really repetitive, and I used that word a lot in my last video, but it is super repetitive. I don't like doing the same things continuously over and over and over. Nothing new really happens in the game, so I'm going to put it out there right now. This is probably not a day one buy for me. I may give it a couple of months if the price drops, see if they put out any DLCs that might look interesting. I'm going to say there's going to be DLCs. There's going to be expansions, and it's going to be just things like that, of that nature, where that's what they're going to need to rely on to keep the game going and alive. I don't see the game itself lasting more than 2 months on a big grand scale. For how they originally announced the game to what it is in the beta, it's almost two different games. I mean, maybe I heard different. I don't know, but for what I see, it's not going to be able to hold my attention just from the beta. I see it a lot on YouTube. I see a lot of videos. Is it worth the purchase? Not right away. If they can add more to the game, more excitement, more action. The driving, even though they do have the fast travel, sometimes you like to go out for a Sunday cruise with Miss Daisy, and it's just sometimes those drives get really long and really repetitive, and you take the same path back and forth. The map, I like the map being there at all times. That's a good feature of the game itself. The movement of the characters are really good. They're put together. The drone that you can use is awesome. I like the upgrades that you're able to get for it. I like the fact that you have to work for your upgrades and they're just not handed to you. And I'm sure they will do more improvements on those as the game goes on. It'll be a lot of updates. I do like, the features that you see on the screen right now, where you're able to drop basically bombs and nukes and stuff onto the enemies and stuff in big quantities. That's really cool, and I like, you see all the other features they got added in there. I like some of the side missions, but again, the side missions really don't differ too much from the main missions, where they can be the same thing for each one. You attack it the same exact way. I noticed a few things were actually the same missions were spawning onto the same part of the map, like literally in the same buildings though, and that wasn't a big positive for me at all. My closing conclusions: this is not a day one buy. Maybe a couple months after the game is released, maybe they put out a couple of DLC packs for it, that I will pick it up. And that's all we'll do for this review. I will finish up with my third and final review after I completely finish the beta, and hopefully that should be in the next couple of days. So, hope you beautiful people have a wonderful day. Bye.